We are on Golf Course Road in Brodhead, and it honestly looks like a jungle out here. Take a look behind me. There are downed trees all over the place. Tree limbs like this scattered everywhere. I'm going to point you to the right side of your screen. That's where emergency crews were concentrated for most of this morning. But now you may be able to see they've kind of moved towards the center of your screen, which is closer to the building. So we are on the corner of Schrader Road and Struck Street. And right down the road here is Chapel Hill Road. And between Struck and Chapel Hill is where Madison police believe this crash happened. A home invasion on Packer Avenue turned deadly this morning. Just a couple hours ago, police released these pictures you see here of two teens who they're calling persons of interest, and they believe there could be as many as 3 people involved in this shooting altogether. I looked on her LinkedIn page, and it says that she used to be a police officer in Stoughton. Now, Breidenbach's brother tells our Minneapolis affiliate that she was an amazing role model and mother. It's pretty quiet here outside the Kenosha courthouse right now, but that could be changing with the jury set to start deliberating at 9 o'clock this morning. This is a huge project that really could impact the landscape of the Maison-Manie Bluff. It's right here behind me, and if the village board approves this project here tonight in just about 11 hours from now, that area could be changing. And you can see here from our thermometer that it is below 0 outside, but yes, those wind chills are making it feel even colder. I just want to show you kind of throughout the morning how much snow we have accumulated now. This is outside the WKOW studios, just about 2 inches here. And of course, if you do hit the roads, you'll want to make sure that you have everything you need as far as an emergency kit goes. Here's some of those items you'll want. Yeah, actually pretty dry here, Max, but Rock County communications officials tell me that they are keeping an eye on the temperatures here. They're worried about potential freezing, obviously making the roads then slippery. That's right, Rebecca, and that Supreme Court race could decide a number of key issues here in the state as well, and that includes the fate of abortion rights. Whichever side comes out on top will have a 4-3 majority on the high courts. We're here outside the Madison Central Library downtown, and this is where incumbent Satcha Rhodes Conway and her challenger, Gloria Reyes, will go head-to-head tonight. This is one of 4 areas where I'm standing right now across the Conservancy where there's going to be kids' activities. People are able to explore the trails. They have been getting ready for this for a while, but I'm really trying to mentally get ready for this right about now. The Treaty Irish dancers have been performing throughout the day here, or the morning. They've been doing a great job. But yes, now it is time for me to learn the Irish jig here.
Ready, set, here you go. Point, knee, put it back, step, step.
Whoa.
Knee, put it back.
Oh my goodness.
Knee, put it back, step, step. Knee, put it back, step, step.
I'm very comfortable here, guys. I'm getting my beach vibes on here at the Wild Water Dome at Wilderness Resort. I'm sitting in some brand new furniture as well. We've been all over the ballpark this morning. We've been talking about all the retail available, the new merchandise, the new food options. We're now going to bring in Rick Schlesinger. He's the president of business operations. The team was left out of the field of 68 for the NCAA tournament for only the 2nd time since 1998. Right now, the nation is bracing itself for the release of police body cam video showing officers beating Tyree Nichols, a black man who later died in Memphis, Tennessee. We are awaiting a special report right now from ABC News where Nichols' family and their attorney are expected to speak. New this morning, we're following a developing story out of Madison. Madison police say one person was brought to the hospital after a weapons offense on East Washington Avenue. You're taking a live look right now. You can see some officers on scene there. The man charged in the sexual assault of a woman on a Dane County bike trail has no chance of making bail and gaining freedom. This morning, people who live in a Milwaukee neighborhood say they are worried about safety after a man stole an Amazon delivery truck and led police on a chase. Wisconsin lawmakers, people who have autism, and families will gather at the Capitol to recognize Autism Acceptance Month. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services has a map on its website that shows all the pharmacies in our state that have received allocations of Paxlovid. It also shows how many courses are available. The Wisconsin women's hockey team has 4 games left on the season. They were sitting in 3rd in the WCHA standings with the top 2 teams to play. So talk about an opportunity for the Badgers. They start with a tough matchup at Ritter Arena. What a start for Wisconsin here. Katie Kotlaski from the blue line puts it in. Let's take another look at her first career goal. Check out that snipe right there. Badgers on the board. Later in the 3rd period, Wisconsin has a 2-1 lead. Taylor Heisey gets in between the circles and fires to tie it at 2. This one would head to a shootout. And a goal from Britta Curl. is going to win it right here. There you go. No doubt for the senior as Wisconsin wins the shootout and grabs an extra point in the standings. Greg Gard's Badgers are no strangers to close games, and they have had a solid reputation closing those games out, but not this season. Well, as the weather warms up and more events fill the calendar, we thought it was a great time to bring back the weekend planner.
Yeah, offering a few ideas for you and your family this Memorial Day.
So yes, we're kind of moving forward after this winter storm. I drove back from Minnesota actually yesterday.
Ooh, how was that?
Fun for you.
It was a little bit adventurous, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? We're here, we're alive to tell the tale, and now we're moving forward.
This is going to help my community feel at home here, but it's going to help the broader community feel more hospitable.
Around 30 years ago, Dr. Alex G. had a vision to create a space to bring the Black community together, celebrate culture, and promote excellence.
I'm so proud of our community for getting behind this.
Now that vision is coming to life with the Center for Black Excellence in Culture right off the Beltline on West Badger Road. The plan is for it to be built on the plot of land behind me, but to allow for on-time construction and completion of the building, $13 million needs to be raised by this fall. G says that $13 million will also allow for a couple of years of operating reserves. He says the goal of the center is so everyone in our area can learn more about Black culture.
I want people who are not Black to come to a place where they can not only see Black plays and hear Black concerts, but experience the depth of Blackness and the pride of that.
He knows it wouldn't be possible without the support of multiple businesses and more than 600 donors and counting. That includes Jerome Garrett Jr. and his wife, Deidre. They donated $50,000 towards the $36 million total.
For me, it's truly an investment that is worth making to really uphold and lift our community up.
It's fostering a sense of belonging for the Black people in the community. I think through the center also fostering that sense of belonging, it's also just creating that space to help us support the future.
$23 million has been raised so far, but the work isn't done. Dr. G is calling on the community to help support and fund the rest of the project that he says will shape the city for years to come.
This is about strengthening the Black community, but I know that the ripple effects will make us a stronger community for everyone.
In Madison, Ryan Junty for 27 News.
When I was born in May 6, 1935, it was the 25th anniversary of King George V on the throne. And every baby that was born that day received a silver mug.
Now, 88 years later,
yes, I'm 88 today.
A royal birthday party for Mary Anthony as she watches a major milestone for the royal family, King Charles III and Queen Camilla's coronation.
Looks good on her.
With her own family right beside her.
It means a lot, because this will be unless Charles would die within the next few years, this will be the last coronation I see.
Mary grew up in Scotland and then immigrated to the U.S. with her husband in 1955. Today, the self-proclaimed royalist says her love for the royal family still runs deep.
The Queen was in my life, my whole lifetime.
Almost every royal event we've watched as a family.
So the opportunity to watch another royal event and celebrate Mary's 88th birthday was a no-brainer.
So to celebrate that for all of us here today together, to have the coronation and have an 88th birthday and have my mom so agile and with us today is really, really, really special.
And while her love for the royal family is clear, so is her love for her own family, who made her feel like a royal herself.
It means a lot, and to spend it with my kids.
In Waunakee, Ryan Junty for 27 News.